Welcome back, guys. We just cruising back to work after a quick lunch. But I thought this would be a good time to discuss. Oh fuck! Let's go, dude. The goals I have with this car and what I wanna do with it. I'm in kind of a weird place right now with it. Once again, previous car, B58, 600 wheel. The power's just, God, I miss it. I was driving on the highway the other day and a Z06 came up to me and he was just faster than me. And they didn't used to be, and that bugs me. So the ultimate plan is to just go single turbo on it. These things sound so goddamn good with a single kit on it. So did the S55s. The B58s obviously sound incredible. The N54s, you know, with a single on them, they sound amazing as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the single turbo. Honestly, probably more for the noise. You know, I mean, the stock turbos could definitely accomplish power goals. What I want. You know, it's the daily, so I'm just gonna keep it at about 7 to 750 wheel, and just, you know, that's where it's gonna live. So I don't even need the single for it. Twins would do just fine, you know, with probably, you know, low pressure fuel pump and, you know, maybe even just injectors, right? And that I'd be happy and healthy there all day. But we're gonna put a single on it in the spring. I live in Michigan up here, so you know, winter is coming and all that shit. But I fucking need power. And I have to obviously do the femto unlock regardless of the single. And then I have to do the clutch as well, which, you know, there's a break-in period with the clutch from PTB, which is like up to 800 miles. So while I wanted to kind of do everything at once just in the spring, you know, I don't want to have to try to break in a stage 2 clutch in a 700 wheel horsepower car, you know, at the same time. That doesn't sound like any fun for anyone. So ultimately, you know, it's going to be, you know, best route to just do the clutch beforehand anyway, just so any kinks I have with that I can just get sorted out before I throw power at it. And so in my mind, it's like, well, you know, I have to do the clutch anyway. I have to do the femto unlock anyway. What if I just got a set of downpipes? You know, I'm going BM3. That's what I did. That's what I tuned my B58 with, and I ran their OTSs. So it's like, why not fucking run the OTS on this? You know, there's no reason, and that's access to, you know, 650, 700 wheel horsepower. You know, once again, live in Michigan, so access to all the corn in the world, and you know, there's a, you know, gas station literally a minute from my home that has E85, and it's always, you know, minimum E75 at the worst. So no reason to not to, but I'm also just not a huge fan of how these things sound with any really aftermarket system, unless you spend big money on, you know, like a Valvetronic, you know, full CapEx system with like the single mid pipe, or, you know, you go titanium on it, and it's like, I don't want to spend $3 grand, $3,500 on an exhaust system to make the car sound good. I also want a little bit more tone, so I'm thinking about, you know, if I do the downpipes, I saw some resonator deletes, and I'm not super upset with the tone. Also possibly considering doing like the Active Auto Works single mid pipe as well. I think a couple of their companies make them, but I think Active Auto Works was the best sounding. I know Mad does one maybe as well. But yeah, I don't know. I think there were at least maybe 3 or 4 companies that had an option for it, but I think Active Auto Works sounded the best, at least for the single mid pipe, you know, component of it at least. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. I'm on the fence. I'm flirting with it. I'm probably gonna end up talking myself into it. You know, I'm already halfway there. But yeah, so ultimately, I think that's gonna get thrown into the mix, and I think it'd just be kind of cool to experience this car. You know, see what the twins can do with the OTSs. They're always fun, you know, and the B58, you know, the Stage 2 93 and the E30, they were incredible. and I'm sure will be in this car as well. So really just more of kind of like, I don't want to do it, but I'll fucking do it, because I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait until spring to get more power, you know, in this thing. But the big power I want to do is, you know, it's gonna be an expensive fucking job. So if I can knock, you know, those things out beforehand, do the femto, and do the clutch, and then I've got access to 700 wheel for a little while until I throw the big spoolie boy on it. So I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. But I also just like don't, you know, I want to, but I just don't really want to, bro. Nice brakes, buddy. But yeah, so that's the plan with the car. So far, that'll change. I really love the wheels on the car so far. I don't think I'll get any aftermarkets after seeing these gold ones. We'll probably do height adjustables, but I do live in Michigan, so we'll probably take the front down a little bit. I'm assuming once I go with the single, I'll probably need a little bit more meat in the back, so right height in the rear, I assume, you know, might stay the same. Maybe it drops a little bit on, you know, if and when I do the OTSs. And then, you know, spacers on it, you know, clean up the fitment. And then really that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna throw any carbon bits on this thing. You know, cosmetically, I you know, if I had gotten the black wheels, I was definitely getting wheels, but with these bronze ones, I don't think I'm gonna, because I really love them. I don't like them, I love them. So I think just with, you know, some proper fitment on it, get it all squared away, it'll look really good, and I should be happy with it. But yeah, that's a tentative, messy plan for the car. We're still ironing it out, and how everything is gonna go, and the time frame and all that shit. So we'll figure it out eventually, maybe, probably. Thanks for watching.